So how can the cycle of violence be broken? Is it time to look at some out-of-the-box solutions? For example, a special envoy for Kashmir. Let's get straight into our debate this evening. We're very privileged to have with us somebody who's a veteran of Kashmir politics, in fact politics in general, the former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Minister in the Union Government, Farooq Abdullah. People are saying this is the worst we've seen in 2 decades. Is it?
Our tragedy is that people forget the past. I think they have forgotten the conditions that were in our state from 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Have they forgotten that? Have they forgotten how many people died on the day that the coffin of Maulana Farooq was taken out? How many died in that firing? Have they forgotten when the new governor took over, when I left, how many died on that one day in the city? They forget all this.
But isn't
it's very easy to say the worst condition is today. Yes, there are tragedies that we face. But are they going to solve the problem by doing this thing? I tell them, the leaders who are behind this, by killing the youth, by putting them in the streets with the stones, is Azadi going to come? What sort of Azadi are they wanting? They burn property of the state, which is their property, which is property from their taxes. Who's going to build them back again? How would they like if their house burnt and they had to pay for it?
But is it your argument that the security forces are doing nothing wrong, that this is not in some ways a failure of governance?
It is not the question of security forces are not doing something wrong. What will they do? You attack the police station. You burn that. They will see the burning of the police station. They will see the burning of the railway station. They will see the government property being burnt and do nothing. How can you have this thing? That on one side, you burn the place and then you say to security forces, you don't do anything.
Are you saying no mistakes?
Maximum restraint has been shown by them.
Are you saying no mistakes have been made by the government in power today?
Let me tell you. Is anybody without mistakes? Promises are made. Dialogues are taken. Dialogue does not reach to a conclusion. All the promises that are made to them do not get through. Where will it lead to us?
You mean New Delhi? You mean New Delhi doesn't act on these proposals?
Our own people, the dialogues were held.
Yeah.
Where did it achieve? They're so scared now to talk because they don't know whether anything will come out of that talk. First of all, we must make up our mind, what are we going to talk about? And they must make their mind up as to what do they want. Because there's no question of Azadi. Whatever is possible will be possible within the Constitution of India. There is no way anyone in India is going to go beyond that. So what are you gaining?
I want to ask you something. I remember when the so-called sex scandal erupted and Omar Abdullah, your son, walked out of the assembly. Later on this program, he said that you had scolded him in a manner that he had not been scolded since he was 6 years old. Have you had that kind of talking to with him? I know you're smiling, but I want to know, I think the people of this country want to know, as a father, where do you think he's gone wrong? Because clearly something has gone wrong.
You see, it is not his wrong. Let's not blame the poor fellow that everything is his wrong, his mistakes. It's not so. There are boys unemployed in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. All the 3 places. What avenues have they got? You create an organization which is going to give them a job. The stringent conditions put in that do not bring majority of the people into it. So the boys lose that faith that we are going to get something. We're going to be employed.
But
so
that is one
anger.
People have called.
Look, one anger. Secondly, what adds to this is, let us be frank about it, it's a political problem as far as Kashmir is concerned. It's not only a development project.